Hello, my Taurus family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly reading for the week of December 7th through the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you if you already subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a brief reminder, these are general readings. Take what resonates and disregard the rest. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Okay, Taurus, so starting off with your first card here, you have the Five of Pentacles. Next, the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And we will get to your other cards in just a little bit. So getting back to your first card, which is your anchor card to your reading, Five of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus. So one of the main messages coming through from my guides is pay attention to your finances. Pay attention to your investments. Check into any of your financial portfolios to see how everything is performing and see if you want to change things up. Now, the Five of Pentacles can often give the energy of being left out in the cold. And I feel for some of you, you might be missing a financial opportunity by not paying attention to where your money is invested at this time. Now, for some Taurus individuals, you're very concerned about your money. And with this being your energy, Taurus, it could have a lot to do with the stock market. You might have your funds invested and you're concerned. So all the more reason to really keep an eye on this, Taurus. With this being your anchor card for your reading, Taurus, I just keep getting the message that if you don't stop and take a look at where your money is invested, you're going to miss out on something. And this card specifically is indicating you'll be left out in the cold. Now, the Five of Pentacles card always has a stained glass window. And if you see here, right behind all the Five Pentacles, they're all lined up on this window. So the stained glass is a symbol that reminds you, Taurus, to look at things from a larger spiritual perspective. That was a mouthful. So, what is your intuition telling you at this time, Taurus? Could be telling you to get your money out of a certain area or maybe invest into something new coming along. So, with this being your anchor card, it's pretty important this week. Now, this is also a very challenging energy. And I think the challenge here is for the message to get through to the Taurus individuals. To take a look at your finances. What are you missing this week, Taurus? Because the snow here can represent challenges. And then the number 5 energy certainly is a challenge, especially if you're starting something new. But there will be solid growth after the initial challenge or struggle. So that's what keeps coming through from my guides is don't be left out in the cold. Now, your next card here is the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is an excellent counselor or advisor. So I feel this kind of goes hand in hand here with your Five of Pentacles card. This can be someone that you turn to for some financial advice. This is usually someone who's more mature, kind of a father type figure, very wise, experienced, calm. This is someone who's a very good listener and gives excellent advice. So this could actually even be your partner, Taurus, could be your father And when it comes to financial and money matters, this individual is tremendously emotionally detached because they're just paying attention to all the facts and all the information that's in front of them. So he can make a sound decision in all financial matters. So it is possible this could be a Scorpio because that's the energy of the King of Cups. This is Scorpio's card, but it could possibly be another water sign as well. I feel this is someone that you can turn to this week, Taurus, to get some advice. And it may not just be in financial matters. The King of Cups is showing up here in your reading in general as someone that will listen to what you have to say and give you very good, sound, and firm advice. Now, your next card, the Ten of Wands. And I can't begin to tell you how many times this card is turned up in the December readings. This is about doing too much, Taurus, having too much on your plate. And it can also be in regards to something that you enjoy doing, that you have a passion for. And then with that enthusiasm, you took on too much to do. And with that, now you're struggling. You now have a lot of responsibility and obligation to others to take care of everything that all these 10 wands represent. But the biggest message coming through with this card is that while you're so busy with all this responsibility, you're going to miss some opportunities for new inspiration and, more importantly, growth. That's got a lot to do with your Five of Pentacles card. And when you're too focused on all this task and responsibility and you're doing too much, you're often unable to do anything effectively. So this is where you're going to miss out on some opportunities, Taurus. So really take a good look, Taurus, this week. What's a priority to you? Is everything you're doing serving your ultimate goals? Or have you acquired some habits or maybe some traditions since we're at the holiday season where it takes up a lot of time and your energy and there's really no payoff? Now, an example that I can come up with for you is possibly you're sending out Christmas cards and all that time and expense and everything that's involved with buying them, addressing them, putting notes in them, mailing them, all of that. How many cards do you actually get back yourself? So it's that type of energy. What are you doing? Especially since this is a holiday month. That's really not having much payoff for you. Now, if you enjoy and love sending Christmas cards, then just keep on doing it. That's just an example of things that you can get in the habit of doing. And maybe some of these things should be eliminated or at least delegated to others, Taurus. And just looking at the card here, Taurus, now in the normal Rider-Waite tarot deck, the 10 wands have green leaves and growth at the top. And on this card, it's indicating nothing is growing or happening for you, Taurus. You're just bogged down. And the snow is piling up on the wands, and you're trying to make your way to the end. This is the number 10 energy, but you can make the end come quickly by delegating some of the work to others around you. Now, your numerology for the 3 cards here is actually 16, which reduces to 7. And first, 7s represent forces that have to be dealt with that are sometimes beyond your control, Taurus. But 7 is a very spiritual number. So that kind of takes us back to your anchor card here, the Five of Pentacles, with the stained glass representing to look at the bigger picture from a spiritual perspective. Now let's take a look at the rest of your cards, Taurus. And your next card is your overall energy for the entire reading. And you have The Major Arcana card, the Chariot. Your crystal for the week, Green Aventurine. What does it say? New opportunities. And fly. Okay, that's your tea leaf message. Okay, Taurus, so going back to your overall energy card, the Chariot, and what a different Chariot card this is. It's not showing any rapid movement going forward. As a matter of fact, you see the reindeers here? What we would normally see as a black horse and a white horse, they're laying down. They're just kind of resting. So, what I'm feeling for your overall energy is yes, it's telling you to stay focused and on course, as usually what the chariot energy indicates. But everything's at a halt because it's wanting you to take a look at what's in front of you. Take a look at your finances, Taurus. Take a look as to what's a priority for you this week. And the Chariot card has that 7 energy as well. So it's just amplifying that there are things you're going to have to deal with that are beyond your control. And you certainly don't want to be left out in the cold with something happening here. And that could very well happen because you're too busy with the Ten of Wands energy, too much to do, that you're not going to see some opportunities showing up this week. So in this case, the Chariot is stopped, telling you to take a look at what's in front of you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, so now your angels and guides have suggested green aventurine. And like I said, what does it say here? New opportunities. It's something that you're going to love because it's also associated here with the heart chakra. So make sure you have this crystal this week so you can get that energy and guidance. Because green aventurine is known as the stone of opportunity, and your angels and guides want you to have that this week because new opportunities are coming your way. This could be a new job, a new position. This could be a hobby, maybe new partnerships, business, romantic relationships. There's any number of things that these new opportunities could be for you, Taurus. And what this crystal is indicating is about enjoying this new way of life and be open to these positive changes and new beginnings that are being presented to you. Don't be left out in the cold, as your Five of Pentacles anchor card is indicating, because you're too busy and bogged down with work. You're not seeing these opportunities that are before you. And it could be a financial opportunity, as we were discussing here with your Five of Pentacles energy. The universe and your spirit guides are really giving you the green light to know that the conditions are right for you this week, Taurus, to embrace this new opportunity. This is very creative energy around you. And you can move forward with any of your new ideas or plans at this time. So the green aventurine crystal can help you to release old patterns and habits so you can remain positive, confident, motivated to embrace any of the changes and these new opportunities around you. All the more reason, Taurus, to delegate with what your Ten of Wands card is. Delegate your workload out to others. Split it up so you can get it done very quickly so that you can see and take advantage of new opportunities that are coming your way. Now, this week is really a great time for you to focus on manifesting prosperity in your life. And that could have a lot to do with your Five of Pentacles card, Taurus. Now, moving on to your tea leaf card message, fly. Not to worry, Taurus, even though it says a period of ill health and depression. What this card is showing is This fly is drinking from a glass of old spilled wine. It shows moldy bread and cheese around the glass. So the card is warning you that you could face a brief period of ill health, either physically or mentally. So, what this card is actually indicating cautions you maybe to reevaluate your lifestyle. So, one of two things with this message, Taurus: you're going to make yourself sick if you miss some of these opportunities because you'll find out about them afterwards. And that's where you're going to be feeling left out in the cold with your Five of Pentacles. There could be financial opportunities that you can take advantage of, but you're too busy and too focused on your work. You're going to miss out. And that's going to make you feel ill, that's for sure. But also with this card, when it's talking about a brief period of ill health, you might celebrate a little bit too much this week, and that might be why your Chariot card is at halt as well, as for other reasons. But everything can come to a halt because you might not be feeling so great the morning after when you go out and have a few drinks and you're celebrating, because this is a holiday month. So, in summary for you, Taurus, for this week, your anchor card is actually your card, Taurus. The Five of Pentacles is your card, amplifying the energy and the message for this card, in which my guides are indicating take a good look at your financial portfolio. Make sure your money is where you want it to be. There might be opportunities, new opportunities, to really have an investment payoff. And your King of Cups could be someone you go to for advice in regards to your finances or anything in general, anything that's bothering you this week. Now, the King of Cups could be your partner, could be your father, or someone who's like a father type figure around you. Can be a more mature man, maybe a financial advisor. This is someone that takes in everything that you have to say, a good listener, and then gives sound advice back to you, Taurus. And your Ten of Wands is indicating you've taken on too much, Taurus. Too much on your plate at this time. And there's no growth. You're missing opportunities. So this card is telling you split up the workload, eliminate what's not a priority to you. Just take a look at your spread with these three cards here. Your bookend cards here are the problems. Possibly being left out in the cold here with your Five of Pentacles. Because your Ten of Wands card, you're too busy and too focused on all the tasks and obligations and responsibilities that you've taken on. And now you're going to miss out on some opportunities. And now the Chariot is not moving forward. It's still telling you to stay focused and you do have control, but everything's at a standstill. Everything might be happening around you. So this is an indication to look at what's right in front of you, Taurus. And your angels and guides are suggesting green aventurine. It's the stone of opportunity. Be sure to have this crystal this week so you can meditate, tune into your higher self, connect with spirit for that guidance, and free yourself up to be able to look into your finances and to be able to delegate responsibility to others around you. And the fly card here is a very simple message that you're going to make yourself sick if you miss out on any of these opportunities that are available for you this week, but you just don't see them. And for other Taurus individuals, could be just maybe you're celebrating a little bit too much. And the morning after, that's where this energy comes in. You're not happy because you're not feeling good. So you're not happy. So, Taurus, you've got some really incredible opportunities that are being spread out in front of you. You've halted the Chariot card, which is your overall energy, making sure that you're seeing what's in front of you, before you move on. And that's the biggest indication here of this reading. In your bookend cards, your Five of Pentacles, your Ten of Wands is the deciding factor as to if you're going to be able to see and take advantage of these opportunities. So, Taurus, make sure you have green aventurine to meditate with. Hook up with the King of Cups for some sound financial advice or just advice in general. And also try to avoid the fly card energy. One, you don't want to miss an opportunity and make yourself sick. And maybe just also hold back on a few extra drinks if you do go out and celebrate. Tune into your higher self this week, Taurus. Your number 7 energy is telling you to have a spiritual perspective. Both of these cards. It's going to help you out with your decisions and give you some guidance and direction for the week ahead. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you'd like to obtain further information, click on my website link below for your own private reading. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. And please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Taurus family.